So this week we do have our midterm and we have HTML5 multimedia. So for multimedia, we are basically looking at audio and video. And so I've included web resources for video and different features with video as well as audio. And then how do you insert other multimedia? So I've got some resources for that as well. Then in the lecture demo, we kind of go through sound files, how they're created, so you understand what the size variations are from. We talk about the different sound file formats, how to get free sound files, although I would be careful with this. When you go out and you look for free ones, if you're able to download an MP3, okay, that typically would mean it's free. Here's a piano. Look, let me look. And it looks like this may require an account to log in, to download. So let's try another one. Some of them don't require accounts. Okay, so yep, here's one where I can just straight download it, and it's got two formats. So I don't know if I want really an airplane sound. Okay. Oh, that's pricey. We only want free ones. Let's look at free. Well, let's see. City sounds. Oh, those are paid. Oh, for some reason I like the paid ones. All right, I'm just going to pick any free one. And I'm going to download it. And what I do when I download anything like this is I always virus scan it. So I would encourage you to do the same thing. So here it is. I'm going to right click on it, show more options, and I'm going to scan it. Okay. Okay, so once you scan it, then you can listen to it, you can use it. I would not open it until you scan it. Okay, so that's my word of advice. Let's see. We go through how to add those sound files to your page. And, you can add them as a link, or you can choose to embed them. So we cover how to do that. I've got an example of an embedded sound file. There is a new format out there called OGG, so we talk about what that means. And one thing that I actually use quite often is Cloud Convert. Because you're going to need several different formats of your sound files. You can actually use Cloud Convert to select your file. So here's my airplane. So it's an MP3, convert it to, and these are the formats I can convert it to. And then I hit convert. And you can do this for audio and video. And then once it's done, you can download it. So it actually works pretty slick. As far as media playback apps, VideoLAN is pretty popular and it's free. So if you are unable to play video on your computer, you could download that. What I personally use to edit MP3 files is Audacity, which is also free, and it works great. It's pretty easy, and it's easy to use and pretty intuitive. I don't think you guys would have to read a lot of instructions to figure out how to use it. Then we get into video files and the different formats of videos, how to link them, how to embed them, different attributes you can add to your HTML5 video tag. And then I do have a live example. And you'll notice with all of the ones that I embed, I always provide 3 different types. And that is because if the browser can't play the first one, it'll try to play the second one. And if it can't play the second one, it'll try to play the third one. And between the 3, usually one of them will work. You don't know which one it's using, but you can then play the embedded video. To convert your files into different formats, again, you're going to use Cloud Convert. And when you put the video in, especially when you're embedding, you do need to know what the dimensions are. And you can find those out by looking at the properties of the file. And another way you can show you another way to get the dimensions, because this works too if you have a Windows machine. I think I have some videos in here. All right, so see, I've got some videos. If I go to Content View, I widen this up, it will tell me what the dimensions are, okay, which is actually kind of handy. Now, to use other types of multimedia, you can use iframe. And you can embed YouTube videos this way. But I will warn you that some of the YouTube videos will not allow you to do this. So it'll look like it's going to work, but then when you view it live, it does not work. And you can literally embed anything. And you can actually pull the codes right from the web address. But I will also show you kind of an easier way to figure that out. So, not that you'd ever want to embed one of my videos, but let's take a look at one of them. All right, let's pause that. All right, so if I wanted to share this, okay, click on share. See, we have embed. Go to embed. It's actually giving you the iframe code that you need. So you can actually drag over this and copy it and paste it right into your HTML, and you have an iframe. Okay, so it works pretty slick. As far as your subtitles, captions, and other text files, do pay attention to the track element, because that is the one that adds the subtitles, and it is the one used for closed captioning. It is the one that will make the video ADA compliant. Okay, so kind of be aware of that. And after you work through all of this, you will be ready for your multimedia textbook assignment. This assignment involves adding multimedia to a single file. So you are going to download the zoo file. And then I've got lots of graphics for you to download. I've got videos. And I also have sound files. And you're going to be downloading all of them. Okay, and they will go into your media folder. Okay, and then you need to look for the sections that are in the page, because I've got the page basically in 3 columns. So you're going to be adding audio to this audio section and video to the video section. In the audio section, right below the white-handed gibbon, you're going to be putting an iframe here. Okay, so make sure you're looking for the headings that it is specifying. So you can see I'm in audio under Patis Monkey. That is where I'm going to put the embedded audio. Okay, so here's my embedded audio. Under the white-handed gibbon heading, that is where I'm going to be putting links to the Gibbon sound files. Okay, and then in this task, we're downloading primarily video. And that is so that you can embed the video and you can link video files. And then finally, here's the iframe that you're going to add. And let me double check and make sure it's there, because sometimes it's not one of my videos, they disappear. All right, he's still there. Yay. Okay, so this iframe will work and you can add that in. And that is the assignment. Okay, so you are going to transfer all that up to the web. That will not take you very long. Then you're going to get into creating your own multimedia page. I have an example, and I created this around Halloween. But what you need is an embedded sound. You need links to 3 sound files, and you can use the same sound file for embedding as linking. Okay, doesn't have to be different files. In fact, if you view page source, okay, I didn't use the same one, but you can see I've got 3 versions of a scream and wolves. If you wanted to put like the 3 different wolf files here, that would be fine too, or your equivalent of the wolf files. And then for videos, what you need is an embedded video, 1 embedded video, and 3 links. I added more just because, it's my Halloween theme and it was fun. And this link is to a YouTube video. So if you don't have your own videos, you can link to 3 different YouTube videos. And for the embedded video, you can do an iframe. Okay, but you do need to have 3 video links and an embedded video. So you either are going to use the video tag or the iframe tag to embed. And if you are using your own video like I did, then you're going to use the video tag. Okay, so you can see this is my own video. So I use the video tag. Monster Mash, not my own. So I used iframe. All right, so those are your requirements. That is what I'm looking for. And if you want to do more, awesome. If you do less, you're not going to get all the points. So make sure that you have an embedded sound file, that you have links to 3 different sound files, that you have an embedded video or an iframe video, which is also embedded, and links to 3 different videos. If you have text in the page, it should flow around your content. And you can either use the traditional box or the flex box layout for this. And you have a couple different examples to look at, right? So this is all in a singular column, and I did that because of my fun little Halloween stuff over to the right. But the zoo page has 3 columns. So you can do whatever layout you prefer. Okay, or if you want to use 2 columns, that's fine too. Okay, so you're going to do your own page. Okay, you're going to add a link to the zoo. You're going to add a link to your own page, to your assignment page, and transfer that. Once you're done with all of that, you are ready for the exam. And the exam is open book, open note. There are 50 true, false, multiple choice, selection, ordering, all sorts of different types of questions. There are 21 questions that are on every exam. 29 are randomly drawn. Okay. You can actually take this test 3 times and your highest score will be saved. Just keep in mind that 21 of the questions will be the same, but the other 29 are going to be random. Okay. So the total number of points is 60, and you just have to submit this test before the test closes. Okay, and so it is showing you when the test closes. And let me see if I want it closing on a Wednesday. Yeah, I will probably jump March 2024. Yeah, gonna change that. Hold on a second. All right, so I fixed this. So it's Monday, the 13th of March, which actually gives you 1 week extra to work on this. Okay, so you have basically 2 weeks to at least take the midterm once. And if you're not happy with your score, you can take it a couple more times. If you do have any questions about um, the questions that are on the test, I can, if you kind of send me what you're confused about, I can rephrase it. But you will not see the correct answers until the test closes. You will know if you got it right or wrong, okay, but you will not see the actual correct answers until after the close date, which is the 13th. So have an awesome week and let me know if you run into any problems or if you have questions.